Hi, I'm Eddie Wilson with City Rentals in Ontario. Today on Rent, Renovate, and Repeat, we're going to be covering a full exterior paint job on a 2-story house. Let's go and meet our painter. Here he is right now.
Eddie Wilson, how you doing, sir?
Tim Irwin, good to see you again,
man. Good to see you. Hey, I got a big exterior project going on.
Okay.
I'm going to need to rent a Titan airless sprayer. I'm going to need a pressure washer and an 8-foot A-frame ladder.
Yeah, we got all that.
Now, the job starts tomorrow. Can you guys deliver that down there?
Yeah, no problem.
Awesome. And then I got one more question.
Okay.
The front of the house is a little scary for setting a ladder against it because of the gutters and everything.
All right.
What would you suggest to get me above the roof line?
Let's see. From the street, you're going to need a boom. A boom, man. A boom is an excellent piece of equipment just for your job. What it's going to allow you to do is it's going to allow you to access anywhere on the second story of the house from the street level just by using some simple controls.
Really? That sounds pretty complex. Is it easy to use?
Yeah, it's real simple. Let's go take a look. I'll show you.
Let's check it out.
All right. All right, Tim, this is the 60-foot boom that I was talking about. This is the one that we're actually going to be delivering to your job site. Now, as you can see on the control panel, it's very user-friendly. All the controls have pictures to show you which portion of the boom you're actually going to be operating.
Wow, it's like a flashback to the 70s. It looks like an old Atari video game system. That's awesome. It looks pretty easy. Everything's spelled out.
Yeah, you're going to have a lot of fun with this.
I can't wait to demo it on site.
Tim, just to start out, what would be the first step for the exterior of the home?
Well, sir, I'm glad you asked. The first step is going to be pressure washing, getting all that grime and debris that's been building up for years to ensure that we have a clean slate to adhere some nice, beautiful paint.
Perfect. So then from the pressure washing, the next step that we'll be taking is?
Well, sir, I'd say we'd have to mask all this nice concrete work, the windows and everything, get it all clean, all perfect.
Excellent. So from the masking, we'll begin painting. Once we begin the painting process, what kind of paint would you prefer or do you recommend for the exterior of a home?
We always use Dunn Edwards paint. It's far superior than the rest. It lasts longer, more durable, and it's easier coverage. Easier cleanup on my part, too.
Excellent, excellent. So then from there, why don't we just get the job started?
All right, talk to me, man. Let's go.
Let's do it. All right, we're here in a residential neighborhood. Today we're going to be doing a full exterior paint job. And one of the most convenient pieces of equipment that you can actually have for operation is an articulating boom just as this one. This one is a Genie 60-foot boom. So what it will allow us is access to the upper areas of the home from the street level, which is a very big convenience. Now, down here what we're looking at is the main control panel for the boom. A few big key points that you got to remember are on the main control panel, you're going to have your ignition switches, your on-off buttons, and your fuel levels. Also from here, all booms are equipped with what we call a dead man switch. Now the dead man switch means that with one hand you have to activate the dead man switch and use your opposite hand to operate the controls individually. Without activating that dead man switch, the boom is inoperable. Now where the fun and action begins is actually right over here. Now, from inside the work basket, I'm actually able to operate the boom, start it, and stop it. So to activate the boom, you make sure that the stop button's pulled, and you just pull the ignition switch. Now, just like I described before, there is a dead man switch located on the lower control panel. There is also one located in the work basket. The dead man switch in the basket is going to be located right underneath your right foot. Now, when you hear the RPMs up like that, you know the dead man switch is activated. Once activated, I'm able to raise and lower the primary boom. From here, I can also raise and lower a secondary boom. Now, if I'm working in tight spaces, I'm also able to work each part individually, such as the jib boom, where I can raise and lower the basket. Or I could work just with the platform, tilting the platform up and down, or even side to side, depending on your workspace. The real nice thing is the accessibility from the street. Being able to rotate the entire turret of the boom, I'll be able to access the upper levels of the home. Also, this is a control that can only be accessed from inside the basket, is the drive functions, where I can drive back, forward if needed. Also, you can steer left to right. Now, a big thing to remember is that when you're actually in the boom operating, a big safety hazard is overhead obstruction. Now, the 60-foot boom can not only be used in residential, but for commercial use as well. A lot of things that we've actually seen this boom used for is residential painting, commercial painting, light fixture work. Also, during the holiday time, we've also seen work done on Christmas lights, available to all the commercial renters and homeowners as well. Now, this is mainly used just for the cleaning of the exterior of the home. With the cold water pressure washer, this is the standard cleaning wand. What's nice about having the extended wand is it allows you to reach right up under the eaves. Now, also available for the cold water pressure washer, we rent the extension wands. Now, the extension wands are nice as if you have a second level to the house. This is a hot water pressure washer. Similar features. The only added feature to this is the hot water burner located in the front. Now, we would use this for this job, but we're not trying to strip the paint. Hot water pressure washers are made for primarily stripping paint, gum cleaning, graffiti cleaning, something along those lines. Now, one very important thing to worry about when running either a hot water or cold water pressure washer is running them dry. You want to make sure that you have water feeding into the pressure washer before actually starting it. On the ladder side of life today, we are going to be discussing ladder use and ladder safety. For the full exterior of the house, you're going to use one of two styles of ladders, an aluminum extension ladder or a fiberglass A-frame ladder. Both ladders are available for rent at City Rentals. To help discuss ladder safety today, the best, Mr. Irwin.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Now, in regards to the 8-foot A-frame ladders, the proper placement for this ladder is very important. These things are more structurally sound forward to back than they are side to side. So when working on one, you always face it towards the wall that you're working on. This will ensure the stability and minimize tipping, falling, any otherwise bad occurrences. As far as the A-frame ladder goes, as far as the extension ladder goes, you want to keep it at 70 degrees. Now, if you want a quick determination of what 70 degrees is, take your toe at the bottom of the ladder, reach out to the rung of the ladder, that shoulder height. You should be able to touch it with your fingertips. This will ensure that it won't kick out on you or tip backwards.
Now I'm going to talk to you about the Titan Airless Paint Sprayer model number 440. Now, a job of this size, we recommend using an airless paint sprayer. Now, there's several different makes, models, and manufacturers. We just recommend the Titan because of its proficiency. Now, there's two different types that you can rent. You can rent a cart type or a handheld type. We recommend the cart type because of the accessibility around the home. Now, the benefits of using an airless paint sprayer is time and money. It's going to save you time because you don't have to worry about reusing paint, rolling it out, or using paint brushes. And it makes it a lot safer, especially for ladder use as well. So inquire today for a free demo. Now, Tim's going to show us how easy it is to set up the paint sprayer. That's it.
Now that we have the sprayer set up, let me show you some proper spray techniques that'll make sure you maximize the paint usage and keep everything clean and nice. As you notice, we did a test strip with the plastic just to get a good idea of what the stream's going to do. Preferably, you'd like to keep it about 12 inches from the surface that you're painting. This will ensure that the fan is at its maximum width and that you're covering as much as possible per stroke. Now that we've set up in the back, Kevin's going to show you the proper spray technique on the stucco walls. Try going that fast with a brush and roller. 5 minutes, we sprayed out one whole wall and used only about a quart of paint.
My man Tim right here lost the toss today, so he gets to worry about the cleanup job. Always the base of the pyramid, never the top, huh?
That's all right, man. I'll get to the prom sooner or later.
Excellent. So Tim, what Tim's going to be doing now is he's going to be cleaning the airless paint sprayer. What Tim has already done in advance is we've lifted the airless back, removed the bucket of paint, and inside this orange bucket right here is just plain water. Now, it's very important that when you clean out the airless paint sprayer, you're going to put it in the water, and you want to run water through the airless paint sprayer. But notice we have a discard bucket that we're going to spray into so we're not contaminating the environment. So what Tim's doing right now is he's running the airless paint sprayer, dialing in the pressure to make sure there's not a lot of overspray. So Tim's going to continuously run water through the airless paint sprayer until we get a clean, clear flow through the tip of the gun. Now with our yard, and just like other rental yards, a cleaning fee is applied depending on how dirty it comes back. Now, big key points are is you want to make sure that as you're cleaning the gun, you're going to clean the tip, you want to clean the gun itself, you want to wipe down the downspout that actually sucks the paint up. We're here back at the yard, wrapping up our job that we just finished. So Tim, how did you think the job went overall?
Boom! You were right. That made it so much easier once I got that 60-foot boom above the roof line. Made it pressure washing so much easier.
Dude, that thing is amazing, man. I love it. I love that thing, dude.
And I want to thank you guys for providing the right equipment and made my job so much easier. You guys got it there, delivered it, picked it up. Can't ask anything more, man. You guys are amazing.
Sir, I got to say you did a great job on the house as well. Awesome job.
Thank you, sir. Until next time.
Next time.
Project.
Yes, sir. You know, Tim, we get a lot of do-it-yourself homeowners that come on in and really inquire about painting their house. Mm-hmm. Now, after talking to them, some of them you can see they're going to need a little extra help. And I got to say, there isn't anybody else that I'd recommend other than you, sir. It's been an honor.
Thank you, sir. I love surrounding myself with the professional, knowledgeable staff that you guys have. And I appreciate the network that we have going. You guys are top rate. So now that we have the sprayer dialed in and the pressure set exactly how we want it, I'm going to show you some proper spray techniques. Just let me suit up and get my safety equipment.